Hi everyone, welcome to this conference. I'm Michelle Macapinla, and I was invited to talk about my outreach group called No One Left Out because I am able to do this outreach even if I'm in Australia and I'm doing the outreach in the Philippines. So, how was I able to do that? I think there's a quick answer to that, which is the main theme for this conference. And yeah, actually, I have it here in my screen to guide me on what I'll share with you. Yes, it's Jesus. So it's really having my life, our lives centered to Jesus. That's the main reason why we are able to do the impossible things like that, doing outreach even I'm overseas. So let's start with my story. Yeah, I think you'll be interested in learning how did I start, right? Or how I discovered that calling. So there's this one retreat I attended last 2005, and I met a lady. It's my first time to meet her. Her name is Sonia. I haven't asked her if I can share her story here, but yeah, Sonia is a good friend of mine now. But first time I met her in the retreat last 2005, she asked me, "What do you do, Mitch?" And then I answered, "I'm a statistician. I do analytics." And then she said, "You can do more." And those words really thundered and they were like stuck on me. And I was disturbed after that because I feel like I am called to do more, really do more. So what I did is I explored. I just said yes to different activities, looking for that more that is that she said. So I think those words are really prophetic and it's my calling to do more. So yeah, I push from one activity to another. But after 2 years, one momentous yes led me to attend the beatification of Bishop Alvaro del Portillo. I don't know if you know him, but he's the successor of Saint Josemaria Escriva of Opus Dei. Opus Dei is the personal prelature of the Catholic Church, so it's an institution of the Catholic Church. And I attended his beatification in Spain because I owe him a lot. I mean, there are a lot of favors I asked from him, so I feel that I owe him and I should attend his beatification. So I attended. And one of the days that we were in Spain, we went to this exhibit in a museum, in an exhibit room where his life was, yeah, in an exhibit. And I saw this like cobweb string like portion in that exhibit room wherein all the initiatives that he started or inspired were there, and there were like 50,000 of them. So I was so amazed and I was so inspired that one person can actually start like around 50,000 initiatives, goodness, around the world. So my thought then was, wow, for one person to do that, that was a lot. And it's like ripples, right? Ripples of goodness. So I thought, how about me? What can I do? So I thought, well, maybe I can start an outreach group in the Philippines. So why start an outreach? The things that helped me were evaluating first my skills or my the talents that God gave me. So one of the talents I noticed is having that skill of organizing activities. So I used to organize meetups or parties for my friends. So I had that skill. Second, I evaluated my passion. So I have this passion to help. Like since grade school, the activities or organizations I joined are catechism or visiting the sick. So I have this yeah, heart for anyone who's needy. So I thought that maybe yeah, it's really outreach I'm called to. So I started this group called No One Left Out. At first, it's only me and my close friends, and we started with the ones that are easy to reach. I mean, the kids in the orphanages, the elderlies, abandoned elderlies in the home for the aged. We booked, like, we fed them, we talked to them. It's so easy. It's so easy to do because you just need to listen to them, give them time, attention, and then further on, like gathering more experiences and gathering more information who we can help more. We were able to go to the sick, to the disabled people, to those needy because the no one left out, as its name is, it's the vision is to reach out to the needy people who are not being visited, who feels being left out, because actually God do not leave anyone out. He wants everyone to be included, and maybe that's why he inspired me to start No One Left Out. And from like maybe 7 people, we grew to like hundreds. For well, based on my Facebook page, there are like 500 who follow and support No One Left Out. But the biggest attendee I had, I mean, for an outreach was 60. Is it? Yeah, 60 people. And that was the outreach that I was not physically there. So I organized that outreach, but I missed that that date is the date where we booked for a flight to Australia, for a visit to Australia. So and it went well. So it's a big sign for me that no one left out can run without me. Like I can ask some friends to do this, to do the logistics, the ordering of food, to gather the volunteers. I did the orientation online. That happened February 2019. And it gave me a sign that I can do no one left out, even I'm not physically in the Philippines. So, but well, going back to the Philippines after that, we had more outreach. Like we helped the ones that were affected by Mount Taal. So we really look for people who really needs help. And this year, since it's pandemic, yeah, we were able to do like 4 outreach. First for the prisoners, because actually the prisoners are my favorite. I don't know if you're familiar with the situation of the prisoners in the Philippines, but I feel like seeing Jesus in them. Like they are so deprived of everything, not only their freedom, but everything, even the place to sleep, because they can't sleep laying on their back. They are sleeping sitting down and just wrapping their arms around their knees. So, and their loved ones don't visit them so often. So when we went there, they were so happy and they really appreciated just our mere presence. It reminded them that there is God who cares for them. Sorry, I'm getting emotional, but yeah, I just so, yeah. Um, Prisoners are my favorites. So this year, they are the ones, their first outreach for this year. No, not really. Third outreach for this year is for the inmates who had COVID. And so we delivered some medicines, and this outreach, when I organize it, I really announce it to the world, as in to my Facebook friends, and there are a lot who wants to help financially, and even in logistics wise, there are those that I can reach to and ask to do things for me. That's why it's possible to do outreach, because I have volunteers who are in the Philippines who do the logistics for me. I'm just the one organizing and reaching out to certain people I need to reach to, doing fundraising. And I'm so thankful for the friends, to the donors of No One Left Out, who made all this outreach possible. So after that, we had more online outreach, like the latest. Well, we have a current outreach for the victims of the typhoons, Raleigh, and Ulysses, for the ones in Marikina, Cagayan, and Isabela. So we fed them, and we were amazed that on the second day in the evacuation center, that's their first meal. So really, a lot of people need our help. And I think for you too, you are being called to do something. Maybe start something big, or just around you. I think you were able to hear this already from the teachings of the saints, our Lord Himself, from Pope Francis, that we need to reach to the peripheries, and we can still do it even during pandemic. And yeah, so the questions I want to leave for you to think about and to reflect on are: am I being called to do something more? What are my passions? What are my skills? What are my talents? Definitely those passions and skills that you have will be the ones that our Lord will use, so you can answer your calling. And don't be afraid. Just take the leap, because our Lord is there. He's actually the ones that He's the one doing everything, and He will give you the grace to do everything. He will make things possible. So if you have like more questions about how I do this outreach, or how you can start, or even if it's not outreach, you can reach out to me. And if you need more inspiration, for example, or if you need someone to bounce back your ideas on answering that calling from our Lord to do more, then yeah, just reach out. I think my contacts, or yeah, the ways to reach out were shared in this conference. So I'm really wishing you well, and hope you will enjoy the rest of this conference.